Visas in Vietnam. How to enter Vietnam legally with appropriate visas. Foreign visitors need visas in Vietnam for purposes to visit friends, family members, travel, or work. As Vietnam has become more attractive for economic investment and tourism destinations, more and more have been seeking to enter Vietnam for work purpose and leisure purpose. It is important that travelers have suitable visas and entrance cards, and follow the laws. Failing to follow the law on immigration would result in blacklist, deportation, creating unnecessary hassles, especially for businessmen seeking investment in Vietnam. Understanding visas in Vietnam. A guide for foreigners. Visas play a crucial role for foreigners entering Vietnam, and understanding the intricacies of the visa system is vital. Enacted under the law on entry, exit, transit, and residence of foreigners in Vietnam, visas are documents issued by the authorized agency of Vietnam, granting permission for foreigners to enter the country. 1. Types, forms, and validity. Visas in Vietnam come in various forms, issued on passports, as separate documents, or electronically, referred to as electronic visas. Each visa is typically issued individually, except in specific cases such as for children under 14 sharing a passport with a parent or guardian. Additionally, visas can be either single entry or multiple entry. Conversion of visas in Vietnam for different purposes is generally not allowed, except in specific situations. For instance, investors or representatives of foreign organizations investing in Vietnam, individuals with family relationships to hosts, those sponsored by organizations with work permits, or those entering with electronic visas and work permits, may be eligible for a change in the purpose of their visa. 2. Validity periods. The law on entry, exit, transit, and residence of foreigners in Vietnam outlines the validity periods for different types of visas in Vietnam. SQ, EV visas are valid for up to 30 days, HN, DL visas are valid for a maximum of 0-3 months, VR visas are valid for a maximum of 0-6 months, NG1, NG2, NG3, NG4, LV1, LV2, DT4, DN1, DN2, NN1, NN2, NN3, DH, PV1, PV2, and TT visas are valid for up to 12 months. LD1, LD2 visas are valid for a maximum of 2 years, DT3 visas are valid for up to 3 years, LS, DT1, DT2 visas are valid for a maximum of 5 years. These visa types might be confusing. There are explanation on Vietnam visa types and category to apply. Expired visas in Vietnam may be subject to review for the issuance of a new visa. Notably, the validity period of a visa is shorter than the passport or travel document, which must be valid for at least 30 days internationally. 3. Conditions for visa issuance. The conditions for obtaining visas in Vietnam include having a valid passport or international travel document, an invitation, sponsorship, or guarantee from an organization or individual in Vietnam, and not falling under the prohibited entry cases. Additional documentation is required for specific cases, such as proof of investment, legal practice, work permits, or acceptance letters from educational institutions. Electronic visas in Vietnam may be issued to foreigners in certain cases, simplifying the application process. 4. Visa exemptions. Certain cases are exempt from visa requirements, as specified in the law on entry, exit, transit, and residence of foreigners in Vietnam. Exemptions may apply based on international treaties, the use of residence cards, entry into economic zones, or decisions made by the government. Vietnam also unilaterally exempts specific cases, including Vietnamese settling abroad and their family members. Law firm assistance to advise on visas in Vietnam. when navigating the complexities of systems of visas in Vietnam, seeking guidance from a diligent law firm in Vietnam is advisable. A knowledgeable law firm can provide tailored advice based on individual circumstances, ensuring the appropriate visa type is selected, and all necessary documentation is in order. This includes advising on specific visa categories, eligibility criteria, and any changes in regulations that may impact the visa application process. In conclusion, understanding the nuances of regulations of visas in Vietnam is essential for a smooth entry process, and legal expertise can be instrumental in ensuring compliance with the laws and regulations governing visa issuance. About A&E Lawyers, a law firm in Vietnam, we help clients overcome cultural barriers and achieve their strategic and financial outcomes, while ensuring the best interest rate protection, risk mitigation, and regulatory compliance. A&E Lawyers has lawyers in Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, and Da Nang, and will help customers in doing business in Vietnam.